The name ginger stems from the Sanskrit word shringa, meaning horn of a deer. It refers to the special form of the ginger rhizomes, which have been used in Asian cooking and medicine over thousands of years. Ginger has abundantly been used since old in the Ayurvedic kitchen of India also. Confucius has already praised the virtues of ginger in China long before the Christian era. The therapeutic and culinary virtues of ginger have been known for a long time, originating in China, where it has been found for over 2,000 years. It was imported into ancient Egypt, where it was used even for mummification. Ginger was used in cooking and for its digestive properties also by the Greeks and the Romans. Its aphrodisiac properties were also widely used in the Middle Ages. In the Middle Ages also ginger was used for brewing beer and as a spice in certain dishes for the more prosperous people. It is definitely known to the Western world since at least 2000 years. After the discovery of the Americas, ginger was introduced to Latin America and later to African countries, where it is cultivated today and distilled to a large extent. The major producing countries of ginger today are India and China. Ginger rhizomes are harvested after a period of approximately 10-12 months, when the green parts of the plant dry out after flowering. After macerating of the unpeeled rhizomes in water for something like 12 hours, they are ground and steam distilled, including coagulation. With its spicy, fresh, lemony fragrance, the essential oil can be used as a general tonifying and digestive helper in many different ways. Ginger roots contain between 1 to 3% of essential oil, according to the geographical source of the raw material. They contain the major active ingredients responsible for ginger's taste and its odor profile. But this noble essential oil is, of course, far less hot or less pungent than the ginger root or rhizome itself. During the long hours of distillation, it's about 12 to 24 hours, the raw material loses most of its sharp components. For example, the phenolic substance called zingerone, yielding an oil high in sesquiterpenes, for example, zinzibirene, beta-bisabolane, beta-farnesin, etc. These substances are known in modern aromatherapy for their capacity to help creating a more balanced inner awareness and a greater tranquility of the mind. Despite its relative mildness, ginger oil is nevertheless a good carminative and excellent to help against constipation, diarrhea, intestinal cramps, including also menstrual cramps and flatulence. Several studies have shown that ginger tones the digestive tract and the intestinal muscles, thereby easing transport and protecting the intestines against irritation. It also may protect the stomach from the damaging effects of alcohol. Single or together with cinnamon, ginger is a good ally against travel or motion sickness and nausea. The Lancet, a well-respected British scientific magazine, reports that the powdered rhizome of ginger has been found to be effective in reducing motion sickness in individuals highly susceptible to this malady. Further studies show that ginger prevents degeneration of the kidney cells and reduces the severity of kidney damage caused by certain antibiotics. Recent studies have also revealed that ginger is efficient in inhibiting the formation of certain carcinogens, both chemical carcinogens and mutagens. The PubMed website lists over 1,700 research papers on ginger, revealing important properties which include antimicrobial, antioxidant, anti-inflammatory, anti-emetic, anti-diabetic, and anti-cancer properties. Of all spices, ginger is one of the strongest antioxidants. The anti-cancer potential of ginger and its active components is well documented and continues to be an active area of research. Studies in animal models have shown that ginger and its components inhibit cancer in the stomach and gastrointestinal tract, in the colon and lungs, the skin, the breast, the prostate. Ginger oil has also been found to have beneficial effects against human coronary diseases. It reduces platelet formation due to its capacity to make the blood less sticky and less capable to aggregate. It is also a good remedy in cases of problems of the respiratory tract, including bronchitis, coughs, catarrh, flu, sinusitis, etc. The beneficial actions of ginger oil on rheumatism, arthritis, and muscular pains are also well documented. Ginger has been studied as a possible therapeutic agent for osteoarthritis. In one of the first studies conducted in India, relief from both pain and swelling was reported in patients suffering from rheumatoid arthritis, osteoarthritis, and general muscular discomfort when using powdered ginger as a dietary supplement. As an ingredient in a massage oil, often in combination with other essential oils such as wintergreen, for example, peppermint, etc., ginger oil helps well against headaches and muscular or sciatic pains. Dr. Baudou, pharmacist from Belgium, mentions ginger oil as a tonifier in case of sexual asthenia and as a good remedy to treat anexoria. He also mentions its interesting anti-inflammatory effects, as we said already, arthritis, rheumatism, etc., and its virtues to enhance sensitivity in case of cerebral asthenia. In Ayurveda, ginger is considered a rejuvenator, or, as Ayurveda says, a rasayana, having beneficial effects on all tissue elements of the body. It was called in ancient times the universal medicine, and according to Vasant in his famous book The Yoga of Herbs, ginger is, quote, perhaps the best and most sattvic of all the spices. End of quote. It is used in case of digestive and respiratory diseases and also considered efficient for arthritic problems and a good toner for the heart. It is an excellent helper against nervous exhaustion and a major toner and detoxifier that gently kindles the digestive fire put under strain through bad food, through stress, and exaggerated traveling. Good to know also is the fact that ginger is a great natural stimulant for the brain. Neurodegenerative diseases such as Alzheimer's or Parkinson are very much associated with oxidative stress and chronic inflammation on the level of the brain. Rich in powerful antioxidants and as a strong anti-inflammatory agent, it's no surprise that ginger, as a root oil and a root spice, has its special position to strengthen our inner root, positioned in the brain of our human species. In this context, several animal studies have found evidence that ginger extract could help protect against brain aging and cognitive decline. A 2012 study, for example, confirmed that ginger extract helped improve cognitive function and attention in middle-aged women. Ginger oil is well accepted by most skin types. Although a warming oil, it is not dermocaustic. Studies on the safety of it have shown that 4% of it diluted in a carrier oil do not create any skin irritation. Ginger oil is also against skin impurities. It has a soothing and mild effect on skin and soul, and when applied to the solar plexus, it gives inner comfort and psychological warmth, which rises from the belly, writes aromatherapist and naturopath Ruth von Braunschweig. In modern perfumery, ginger oil is used particularly for oriental notes for men and women. It is considered to enrich a perfume or a cologne, creating warmer, spicy, woody green fragrances together with clear, fresh, lemony head notes on a soft, sensual background. It is also used for flavoring soft drinks, for example ginger ale, and for aromatizing cookies, puddings, chocolates, and so on. In ginger, we can say the process of creation of essential oils normally happening on the higher plant centers like blossoms, the seeds, fruits or leaves, has penetrated into the deeper energy centers of the plant, resulting in a plant that, so to say, blossoms from its roots. Spices are the prerogative of the food of man. All animals refuse spice food. Spiritually, we can say that spices were created for man. Being the result par excellence of the warming influence of sunlight on the plant and of its absorption of thermic energies, it is not wrong to say that spices light up the inner sun in us on the level of its basic metabolic functioning. They induce into the human organism the ordering waves of energy-light awareness, allowing to become more conscious, more endowed with the radiance of the higher self, or of Atma, on the basic levels of our physical existence, where matter is transformed into energy. Ginger warms the human energy centers and gives vitality to the physiology, especially to those suffering from sun deprivation during the long cold winter months in the northern or extreme southern hemisphere. No wonder that the Western cultures of the northern hemisphere received the spices from the southern oriental cultures over so many centuries in the past with such enthusiasm and culinary creativity. Ginger is truly a marvelous gift of nature, resulting from the intrinsic harmony of sun and earth, here physically represented by the ginger with its roots swollen with revitalizing heat, but maintained and balanced by the cool and soft surrounding of the soil. Soothing hand of Mother Nature, we can say, and kindled under the endless fires of tropical suns.